Hey everyone, we're going to solve the equation on the interval 0 to 2 pi. We have sine of theta minus square root of 3 cosine theta equals 1. It has the form a sine of theta minus b cosine of theta equals c. It means sine and cosine are linear in form. So we have it in this form. And I put a little graph here. This would be like a, B, and C. Now your C is going to equal square root of a squared plus b squared. So let's copy down our equation. Sine of theta minus square root of 3 cosine of theta equals 1. Now, what we're going to do is find our C here. Now C is a squared. I should call this R really because we have a C here. But anyway, this is going to be square root of 1 squared plus negative square root of 3 squared. Because this is your A and this is your B. And this is going to give you a 2. So the trick that we're going to use, and again, you could square both sides here and solve, but you'd have to check all your solutions. So we're going to use a different method with the sum and difference. So what I'm going to do is divide each of my terms by my C. So this is 2, and then this is going to end up being 1/2. So now that I did that, I can start using my sum and difference formula by noticing something here. What we notice is that if I have a different angle, so I need two angles, and I want to use this formula. So if I have cosine, say, of phi, and I look at that, I know cosine of phi is adjacent over hypotenuse, or adjacent over our C. So this is, A is 1. So this is going to be 1, and my C is 2. Sine of phi equals opposite, this is your angle here, opposite, which is B over your hypotenuse. So that's going to be square root of 3 divided by 2. So that means if this is what we have, then your angle is going to be here, pi divided by 3. All right. Now, looking back at our original formula, we have sine of theta. All right. Then we have this 1/2. Well, 1/2 is cosine of phi. So write cosine of phi. Then we have minus cosine of theta. And then square root of 3 over 2 is sine of phi. This can be reduced to this. Sine of theta minus phi. This equals 1/2. So we have sine of theta minus pi divided by 3 equals 1/2. And now we can solve where this is our argument. So we have sine of theta minus pi divided by 3 equals 1/2. So where does sine of theta, let's just let this be alpha now. Where is sine of alpha equal 1/2? Well, alpha would have to be pi divided by 6 and here, and 5 pi divided by 6. Therefore, we're going to set our argument equal to those. So I can solve for my angle. So we have theta minus pi divided by 3 equals pi divided by 6. And we're only solving for 0 to 2 pi. And then we also have our angle equals, or angle minus theta minus pi divided by 3 equals 5 pi divided by 6. And we're just solving for the angle, and then we're done. So theta equals pi divided by 6 plus pi divided by 3. And this one's 5 pi over 6 plus pi divided by 3. And the common denominator is 6. So that's going to be pi plus 2 pi gives me 3 pi divided by 6, which equals pi divided by 2. And this one's going to be equals 5 pi divided by 6 plus 2 pi divided by 6. And this equals 7 pi divided by 6. So these are your two solutions. I know this kind of took a while, but once you get used to it, it goes really fast. You just have to do a few more of these. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.